and welcome to What's Happening Now, Nex-Tech's local events show that tells you about things that you can do in our community and in our area with your family or places that you can visit, because there really is a lot to do and see in Kansas. The first person that I have here with me today is Lee Ann Shearer, and Lee Ann is here to talk about this really cool little exhibit that maybe you haven't heard of, but you'll want to visit after we visit. So Lee Ann, you are the museum curator of a gallery called They Also Ran Gallery. Tell us what that is. What is the They Also Ran Gallery?
In a nutshell, it's a collection of almost presidents, those people that ran but did not achieve the highest pinnacle of the office of the president.
So it's the person that was the second place in all of the presidential elections.
Yes.
Okay, so where is the They Also Ran Gallery located at?
It's located at First State Bank. I actually work there as a bookkeeper in the bookkeeping department, and it's at 105 West Main in Norton.
Okay, so how did this, who put this gallery together? How did this all get started?
In 1965, Bill Rouse, the former owner and president of the bank, decided that Norton needed a tourist attraction, and he was on a committee to replicate the Stagecoach Station 15, and he learned about the people that actually traveled through northwest Kansas in the year of 1859, Horace Greeley being one of those men of importance, the New York Tribune owner. And after he helped with that project, and that was complete, he read the book They Also Ran by Irving Stone. And the first person talked about in the book by Irving Stone was Horace Greeley. And he enjoyed the book so much about Horace Greeley and 19 other men who shared a similar fate of being defeated for the office of president that he decided to collect the portraits and pictures from the Library of Congress. And then he had the perfect location for them up on the mezzanine of the First State Bank. And so it began, and it's close to being 50 years this year in 2015.
Wow. So how many portraits are there now? Because obviously there's more than when it started.
Currently there are 60, and if you think about it, we might have we have some minor candidate sprinklings. You know, Republican, Democrat. We have Whigs, Progressive, a bull moose candidate in the gallery. There are 44 presidents, but we have 60 entries. And he thought maybe some people needed to mention more than just the first runner-up.
So once you go into the gallery, obviously there's the photographs, which are fascinating to me to look at, you know, from a couple hundred years ago to today, and how the styles change, and you know, just to see what they look like. But then also there's a little story about each one, isn't there?
Yes, Mr. Rouse included a biography about each candidate that is on the wall. It talks about their birth year, their year of death, their running mate, by whom they were defeated. It tells about maybe where they were born, what their political platform could have included, and maybe their demise in life. So
that sounds so fascinating, and this is something that has a little bit of fame to it. You've had some relatively been in some publications and that sort of thing, right?
Yes, we've every year in November when the election's over, the Associated Press gives me a call to talk about if we still are in existence in our unique little place in northwest Kansas. I've been on a few radio interviews. I've most recently been visited by a lady for yahoo.com. She's a writer on that. I've been visited by the Boston Globe. They spent 2 days in the gallery and wrote a little segment about our gallery. He stayed 2 days, and maybe we're not like the Ball of Twine exactly where you're open 24/7, 365, but we're open 9 to 3 banking hours and by appointment on Saturdays. So we get quality visitors, if not quantity visitors.
Mm-hmm. I had even read that, I believe even in Reader's Digest they had done a little article about the They Also Ran Gallery.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's off the beaten path, and then I've had Nebraska Television come down and do The Road Less Traveled. We've been on their segment out of Kearney, Nebraska. So.
Well, it just sounds so fascinating, and I was reading about some of the stories, and there's some people on the wall that a lot of people probably don't know were defeated because they later became president.
Correct.
I was reading, you know, Thomas Jefferson is one of the people that people would expect to see on the wall because he was defeated by John Adams. And then John Adams is on the wall because then he was defeated by Thomas Jefferson.
Yes.
So there's probably a lot of really interesting stories too, where you knew that person was president perhaps, but
yes,
didn't know that they had also been defeated.
Yes, correct. There are
And some of the other ones, Andrew Jackson. It would be a neat place for people to visit yourself, especially if you're a history buff, I would think.
Yes.
School tours, I'm sure that you're open to schools coming and bringing their children in. And it would be a good time even, especially because we're getting ready to go through another election season. And
Yes.
I think people would enjoy learning about it. Well, I just appreciate you so much coming on our show, and tell them again where the address is of where the gallery is located.
Well, it's at 105 West Main in the upstairs at First State Bank, and our operating hours are 9 to 3 during banking hours, Monday through Friday, and by appointment on Saturdays. So.
And this is in Norton.
Yes.
And Lee Ann, would you be the best point of contact if people wanted to make an appointment or to learn more about it?
Yes, if you would like a tour, contact me specifically so I can give you firsthand. I have a few of my favorites. I can tell you about the election and what happened during that election, or I just have learned quite a bit in my term as curator there.
Mm-hmm. So. And there is a website, so people can also find your contact information there. And
yes, it's theyalsoran.com, and you can also get to us through First State Bank website too. So there's a link to that.
Well, it's very cool. I hope you'll come out, and next time you're in the area of Norton, stop by the gallery and learn a little bit more about the people that also ran. And when we'll be right back to learn a little bit more about some Kansas Day festivities.
Hi, Brett from Nex-Tech here. I just wanted to take a second to talk to you about Nex-Tech HD. If you have a high-def TV and don't subscribe to HD programming, you are really missing out. Nex-Tech offers more than 90 amazing channels in high definition, all of your favorite movies, sports, and more. Having a high-def TV without the HD programming, it's like ordering a hamburger without the meat. So come on guys, let's make your TV happy. Stop by or call a Nex-Tech office today and sign up for Nex-Tech HD.
Sports, food, fitness, and fun. The all-new Nex-Tech Local 1 has something for everyone.
Starting December 1st, Channel 100 will be moving to Channel 1 to bring you local content in just one click. From cooking shows to bingo and high school sports, it's all here on Nex-Tech, and you can check the guide for upcoming programs. Tune into Channel 1 starting December 1st on Nex-Tech.
Hi, I'm Farron, and our products and people are here for you.
Great deals, huge inventory, local buyers and sellers, easy and free to use. Everything you love about the Nex-Tech Classifieds now in the palm of your hand. Download the Nex-Tech Classifieds app for Android and iPhone today.
Hi, Brett from Nex-Tech here. Have you ever missed your favorite TV show? Been interrupted while watching a movie? Do you ever wish you could just pause live TV? If so, Nex-Tech Whole Home DVR is perfect for you. DVR is awesome because it's easy. You can record a single show, an entire series. You can even tell it to only record new episodes. Plus, you can start and watch those recordings from any TV in your home. Call Nex-Tech today and get DVR. Trust me, you're gonna love it.
My life is pretty busy. I'm a mom, a grandma, and I manage a restaurant. I love where I work, and I love spending time with my family. I watch my grandchildren in the summer, and with all that I've got going on, time is really important to me. That's why I like Nex-Tech's bundled services. Everything is on one bill, and it gets paid automatically. It's a great time saver. Plus, I get discounts for bundling.
Hi, I'm Neva from Nex-Tech, and our bundled services are here for you.
Welcome back. As you know, January is the month for Kansas Day, and we actually have a lot of different Kansas Day festivities going on in our state. And one of the ones that I think is really pretty special is happening in Logan. And I have here with me Laura Moffet, and Laura is a county coordinator in, is it Logan County?
For Phillips County.
Okay, Phillips County, but you are kind of in charge of this Logan Kansas Day event, is that right?
Yes, I am.
This is such a neat event. It was the first time that I learned about it, but there is so much that goes on. And so tell us, okay, first of all, let's review when Kansas Day is for everyone.
It is January 29th. It's going to be held on a Thursday, January 29th this year. At Logan, Kansas.
And what are the hours of your event?
We will be available from 9 to 3.
Okay.
That's when we're going to be open.
So now let's get to the fun stuff.
Okay.
What all goes on at the Logan Kansas Day event?
Okay, well, we have about 20 to 25 exhibitors who come in and showcase Kansas history and also Kansas's agriculture history. We have anywhere from reenactments from the Solomon Valley Players. They come and they reenact a day in the life of an early day settler. They also bring a black powder gun that they'll take outside and they'll shoot off, which is very cool. Then we have people bring a cream separator, which we luckily don't have to do anymore.
I bet.
Yes. Leland Rundle, he brings his cream separator with the raw milk and shows us the process of how to separate your milk.
From what I was looking at in some of the photographs, there's a lot of things that are kind of hands-on, and I saw particularly the children seem to really be enjoying it.
Yes.
So do they get, like the cream separator, for example, do they get, I don't know how it works, of course,
they just watch the cream separator, but there's lots of hands-on activities. We have a chicken display, and so they learn the process of how chickens make their eggs or lay their eggs, and then they go to the wheat station where they learn about how wheat develops and grows and how it is thrashed, how it is ground into flour, and then they can take the egg and the flour and they go to the noodle making station and they get to make their own homemade noodles.
Oh my gosh, that I probably need to go to that because that's something I haven't learned how to do yet.
Yes, it's quite easy to make noodles. So. And we also have another very cool hands-on station, an old corn sheller. So we bring dried corn, still on the cob, and they get to shell their own corn.
Wow, and that's so neat. There's people that come from around the state, I would assume, or is everybody from Logan that comes and exhibits?
Actually, most everyone is from Phillips County.
Okay, and it's so neat that there's people that still have these skills and these tools. Some of the other things, it sounds like there's maybe some live reenactments sometime. I saw people that were wearing costumes that looked, a little more period from a couple hundred years ago.
That is the Solomon Valley Players, and they come. There's 2 men and 2 women. They come and they go all over the place and reenact what life was like in Kansas in the early days. Then we also have Dennis Lamont, who is a historian. He will come and he'll do historic storytelling, and then he brings his wife along, and she talks about how early settlers used to make medicine with all of our different plant products.
Wow, and probably some of that would still be kind of nice to know, actually.
Yes. Last year she was there, and we kept having this funny smell, and we went over there and we're like, what is that? And it was the plant that she was using.
Wow, and it's amazing that people still have those skills, because a lot of that gets lost, which is what makes something like this so special.
Right.
I also had heard that they sometimes have some fossils there that are from the Phillips County area.
Yes, we do. We have Max Porter brings his fossil collection and Indian artifact collection, and most of his items were found in Phillips County. And he'll bring 3 tables full, and the kids get to pick them up and touch them and look at them, and he talks about the history and the story behind each one of them.
So are there children that come to this from other schools in the area, or is it primarily, who usually comes to this event?
We invite all area schools. Invitations have been sent out to the schools. We have schools from as far as Mankato come and spend that day with us. You can come whenever you want to. It's not like you have to be there at 9. You can come at 10 whenever you want to, and just take your time walking through each exhibit.
It just sounds like so much fun. And does it cost anything for people to attend this?
No, it is free of charge. And all community members are very welcome to come and look what Kansas has become over the years. And
I don't know, I used to be a big fan of the Little House on the Prairie books, and when I was little, I used to romanticize what it was like, but things were tough back when you had to grind your own flour and your corn and all that. So it kind of gives us maybe a little bit of appreciation of how far we really have come since people were first settling in this area.
Right, that is correct.
So if somebody wanted to learn more about the event or let you know they'd like to attend or something like that, what would be the best way? Who would be the best person to get in contact with?
They could contact me, and they could reach me at 785-533-1555.
And again, your name is Laura Moffet. Okay, so they can call you. But they probably don't have to let you know. I mean, you probably would appreciate a school letting you know they're coming, but really anybody is welcome.
Yes, if there's a school that has not received an invitation and they are interested in coming, if they could just give me a call and let me know approximately how many students will be attending, because we do give goodie bags to all of the students. So I want to make sure I have enough for everyone.
Wonderful. Well, this is, again, on Kansas Day, which is January 29th. It'll be in Logan, Kansas. And when we come back, we'll learn about some things you can do in Hays to stay fit over the holiday and New Year's season.
Okay, that wasn't bad.
Thank you.
I like our DVR because it works in every room. The HD looks great for sports, and I like how easy it is to rent on-demand movies. But the best thing about Nex-Tech TV is that we try to do even more than what our customers would expect to make sure their experience is great. I'm Joe, Nex-Tech Engineering Technician. Our products and our people are here for you.
You can now stay in touch with technology by viewing Nex-Tech University classes on demand. Simply hit the On Demand button on your remote, arrow to the Rentals icon, and select OK. Then arrow down to the Nex-Tech University Free class group and press Select. You now have an abundance of classes, webinars, and gadget updates to watch for free whenever you choose. Just highlight and select a session on the right, choose the rental option and enter your PIN, usually 0000 unless you have it updated, and click Rent. Sit back and take in the knowledge.
There's nothing like getting your new cell phone, playing with the new features, being amazed at the advancements, until an even newer one comes out. Who wants to wait 2 years to upgrade their phone? Now you don't have to. With the Nex-Tech Wireless Buyback Program, we'll buy back your cell phone no matter what provider it came from and give you credit, up to $300. It's the Nex-Tech Wireless Buyback Program, another great reason you'll love Nex-Tech Wireless.
Oh, hey, it's me, Brett from Nex-Tech. I was just checking out all the awesome stuff you can get for free with subscription on demand. You can watch extra programming, movies, and more from many of the channels you already subscribe to. Catch up on new episodes of your favorite shows. Plus, HBO subscribers can watch all of their favorites on HBO Go. There's tons of great stuff out there. Visit your menu and see everything that you can get for free with Nex-Tech subscription on demand.
There's nothing like getting your new cell phone. Ever notice how you love your new cell phone until a new one comes out?
It's newer than your phone.
Who wants to wait 2 years to upgrade their phone? Introducing the Nex-Tech Wireless Buyback Program. We'll buy back your cell phone no matter what provider it came from and give you credit, up to $300, to buy the new phone you really want. It's the Nex-Tech Wireless Buyback Program, another great reason you'll love Nex-Tech Wireless.
Restaurants, gyms, salons, libraries, and more. Nex-Tech has over 100 free Wi-Fi hotspots to keep you connected.
I'm here with some people from the Hayes Recreation Commission to visit about some of the things that are coming up in January, and we even have a couple things we'll mention yet that are happening in December. And the first guest, well, I have Dave Quillin here, and you're the Wellness Director
Correct.
from HRC, and then I have Gail Wickham, and Gail is the Program Director. So thanks for coming today. Dave, why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the wellness activities that are coming up in January?
Correct. Yeah, with the holidays approaching, a lot of people getting back into that workout swing, so we try to cater to that. We have programs. One of them, per se, is our Wellness Chase, which starts in January. It starts on that January 2nd, and runs through all the way through January and goes into the end of February. And what this chase is involves a series of different challenges and things to learn along the way, to teach you, so you can carry those on throughout the rest of the year. So
that sounds like a lot of fun. I know a lot of people, January is historically the time when a lot of people decide to make their resolutions and kind of get fit again.
Yeah.
And there's even something on January 1st, or isn't there like a New Year's boot camp type of thing?
correct.
or
That's
something?
additional to, and it's another program too. We have the Wellness Chase, okay, and then the New Year's Boot Camp, which it goes on Saturdays. That goes from 7:30 in the morning till 8:30. So that's a early rise for those people, early risers want to get the workout in, but doesn't affect your day at all. So, and that's a boot camp that goes every Saturday all the way through January and into February. So.
Now the rec has a gym, but people don't have to be members of the gym to do these things. Is that right?
Correct. To be involved in the chase, you do have to be a member at our fitness facility.
Okay.
But to participate in some of our group fitness classes or the boot camp, per se, it's just a program. So you can come in and sign up for those without being a member.
Or they can come in, or they can sign up online too. Is that right?
Correct.
Or
online or over the phone.
Now you mentioned group fitness. Now that's another thing that I think is really nice about the Recreation Commission is you have these fitness classes, and again, people don't necessarily have to be gym members to go to these fitness classes. What kind of classes are available?
We have a lot of different classes available. So we actually have a showcase that comes up December 6th, which kind of showcases all of our classes. And what's really great about that is they come in and our members get half-price punch cards. We have punch cards for sale that you end up saving a couple of classes if you buy the punch cards. But on this, on the showcase, you get it for half price, even if you're not a member. And so we have a whole series of classes ranging from beginner to intermediate to advanced, core classes, cardio classes. We do a lot of strength training, functional training. We have seated classes, Sit and Be Fit, one of my bigger classes. So a lot of different options.
They're all at different times too. So just because you don't like to get up early in the morning doesn't mean you can't come to classes, right? I mean,
Correct.
There's classes at 5:30 in the morning, which that's a time that I like, but there's also classes at 5:30 at night for the people that don't necessarily want to
Even over your lunch
rise
hour, you
and-
can come in and get something done. So.
And they're not even, the ones at lunch are not an hour long, right?
30 minutes, quick in, quick out.
So yeah, you can kind of dart in and get your workout in, and you even have shower facilities there,
Correct,
right?
yep.
Perfect. Now, Gail, what are some of the programs that are coming up in January and December?
About the middle of December, we do have our Christmas sleigh ride. So hopefully people are able or did get to enjoy doing that, which is December 13th and the 14th. But we have classes going on all the time for our youth programs. Maybe they're not in preschool or in home daycare. They're stay-at-home moms that need a place for the kiddos to come. And it's really nice because I try to do a lot of classes where the kids get to come into the gym and just release some of that energy, because the weather's cold outside, you can't go out to the park, you're looking for something for them to do. So we have so many classes, ranging from the age of 9 months all the way up into our, tweens. So.
And it's just, you're right, this time of year it is tough. There's not a lot of places you can go when it's cold outside, and there's a large variety, like you said. There's cooking classes, art classes. Right. Sometimes there's even, correct me if I'm wrong, kind of classes where maybe I'm thinking of something else, but where mom can kind of go shopping or things like that.
It's called actually Freaky Friday. Once a month for 2 hours from 9 to 11 in the morning. Moms can drop them off. Maybe it's getting the house cleaned, going grocery shopping without the kid wanting to add some extra things. And it's also a great way for kids to get together to socialize with each other, and just gives moms, dads, grandmas, whoever it is, a break for the morning. So.
That sounds really nice. I'm sure to a lot of moms maybe just would like a couple hours, like you said, to clean or sneak in some Christmas shopping or something. Now, there's also kind of open gym too. Can people, I think I've seen kids playing basketball there and that sort of thing. Is there times that people can just kind of drop in, or?
Yeah, it's really, you know, the mornings, afternoons, you know, it's a great time for, you know, parents with kids to come in after school. You know, it gets pretty busy, you know, that 3:15 to 5 o'clock, kind of before we have the basketball practices, you know, starting. But there's a calendar that you can go online, which kind of lists which gyms are open, what's available, especially through the holidays, the weekends, when families maybe come to town, you know, go out and shoot some hoops, or we've got volleyballs, any kind of equipment that they need, you know, just ask and we've got it.
That's so nice. And there, you mentioned there's a catalog that is mailed out to Hayes residents, but then also everything that we're talking about is on the website, right?
Correct.
And it's hayesrec.org, and they can look at the wellness, they can look at the programs. There's just all kinds of information on there. So that's really a good bet for people interested to see what's, because we'd have to talk for an hour or more to talk about everything that you have going.
Correct.
So.
They can always give us a call and we could give them more information on anything that they see. So.
That's right, or even stop in the office, which is over on Canterbury. So, well, thank you so much for talking about the upcoming activities, and I would encourage you to visit the website and see all of the things that the Recreation Commission has coming up in Hayes, and we'll be right back to just recap all the great things that are coming up in January in this area.
Hi, Brett from Nex-Tech here. I just wanted to take a second to talk to you about Nex-Tech HD. If you have a high-def TV and don't subscribe to HD programming, you are really missing out. Nex-Tech offers more than 90 amazing channels in high definition, all of your favorite movies, sports, and more. Having a high-def TV without the HD programming, it's like ordering a hamburger without the meat. So come on guys, let's make your TV happy. Stop by or call a Nex-Tech office today and sign up for Nex-Tech HD.
Sports, food, fitness, and fun. The all-new Nex-Tech Local 1 has something for everyone.
Starting December 1st, Channel 100 will be moving to Channel 1 to bring you local content in just one click. From cooking shows to bingo and high school sports, it's all here on Nex-Tech, and you can check the guide for upcoming programs. Tune into Channel 1 starting December 1st on Nex-Tech.
Hi, I'm Farron, and our products and people are here for you.
Great deals, huge inventory, local buyers and sellers, easy and free to use. Everything you love about the Nex-Tech Classifieds now in the palm of your hand. Download the Nex-Tech Classifieds app for Android and iPhone today.
Hi, Brett from Nex-Tech here. Have you ever missed your favorite TV show? Been interrupted while watching a movie? Do you ever wish you could just pause live TV? If so, Nex-Tech Whole Home DVR is perfect for you. DVR is awesome because it's easy. You can record a single show, an entire series. You can even tell it to only record new episodes. Plus, you can start and watch those recordings from any TV in your home. Call Nex-Tech today and get DVR. Trust me, you're gonna love it.
We learned a lot of interesting things today that are going on in January or just in general in our area. They also ran gallery is in Norton. Logan Kansas Day will be January 29th in Logan. And we visited with some guests from the Recreation Commission in Hayes about a lot of upcoming things. And one of them that we didn't even mention, there's a middle school dance January 9th too, which I don't know how many hundreds of kids go to that, but it's very, very popular. So make sure that you check out some of the places in Kansas that you haven't heard of until today and support our local communities and their upcoming events.